Hello and welcome on YouTube and LinkedIn and Facebook. And I'm just about to go live on Amazon Live. So go live now and ready to go live. So in a few seconds, we should be live on Amazon. And this is the first time since 13th of February. Okay, it's good to be back. I've been away. I have been, if I go here, hoping everything's working. I've gone purple. Okay, let's see if we can do something about that in just a minute. Let's go make a few adjustments. That's not my natural color. Okay, I want to close that down. And where should we go? If I go here, this is what I look like normally, but I need to bring the menu on screen and come down to exposure and go to manual. That's an improvement. And go back again and go to color and change the hue to 4. Right, I'm not quite as red now. Okay, so welcome and thank you for watching live. Let's just take the menu off screen. Okay, this is the first day back at work, and I spent 2 weeks with Angelica in Australia, and we had an amazing time. Totally enjoyed it. It's 28 degrees every day, which is something. Well, it was a frost when we got home, which is not the thing you want to happen. If you're watching live on Amazon Live, thank you. If you're watching live on YouTube, thank you. And we're also live on Facebook and LinkedIn. And this is the first show back, so anything can happen and probably will. Okay, one of the places we went to is a place called Noosa, and you can see it. Just a minute. It's gone. That's not it, is it? Yes, it is. Okay. The photograph behind me is of Noosa, and we were very fortunate to stay at. Just let me check this out for you. I can actually tell you where we stayed. Varana Resort. This is the Varana Resort in Noosa, or just north of Brisbane in Australia. And we spent 3 days here for my birthday. And I got hello and Barry. Hello, good to see you. I'm back and just getting into the throes. And it's the first show back is not easy. It is not easy because you're starting again. I mean, I'm totally refreshed, but my script is a bit rusty, and everything I'm doing is a bit rusty. So we'll just go with the flow and see what happens. Thank you for joining, and also joined by Pocket Video School. Audio isn't great today, Stephen. Okay, let me just go over and check the audio. Just a second. And I'm going to take a look at the audio. Just a second. Right, how is that sounding? I don't know whether I've got sound or not. How does that sound? Let's go over to Amazon and see what Amazon looks like. So it's got sound there. Again, this is the first day back, and Barry is saying audio is breaking up a bit. Okay, it should be okay now. I've just changed microphones, and just give me a second. Let's try this microphone. I'll get it working eventually. We've got volume. This microphone should be okay. And out Pocket again. It's cutting in and out. Thank you. I think I've got this time. This time it should be good. If you can just confirm that you can hear me clearly now. then we're good to go. Otherwise, this is going to be a very short broadcast because I, like you, I do want the sound to be good. So, and sounds much better. Thank you. And thank you, Barry. Okay, yeah, I mean, the thing is that there have been Windows updates since I was last live, and my default microphones have changed, and I've done nothing. So I'm going to check out the camera. I checked out, but I didn't check out the microphone. Microphone's okay now. All these moving parts in live broadcasting, we take it for granted. I should have tested everything last night, and I didn't. I did do a short test this morning, and Pocket is also saying yes, good now. Okay, I've got 3 microphones. 2 are good, and 1 cuts in and out occasionally. So we switched to one of those that works, and that hopefully is a lot better. Okay, so if I take myself off, so let's have a look around. And first of all, I want to introduce you to. This is my son James. That's the guy in red. His wife Karen, and my partner Angelica. And this was out and about in, well, just north of Brisbane, and a beautiful view, as you can see, and just the odd white cloud in the sky. 28 degrees, beautiful walk, and we went for lunch after that. So beautiful day in Brisbane in Australia, and I say James and Karen and Angelica. And don't forget, there's still the book, which is available on Amazon, and it is the book by Ross Brand, and I'm in the book. And the book my quote in the book is, I foresee a switch to broadcasting to websites. Pricing has decreased and systems now have integrated chat, which means you can chat with viewers while live, which is what I'm doing at the moment. And Barry's saying amazing views about this, not about the book. He was talking about this view. It's a glorious view. I mean, the thing is, if you set off walking, you'd soon be tumbling down the hill. Pretty sure that gravity would win. Yeah. Okay, and then we have over here my second camera, and this is the OBSBot Tiny 4K, which is down in the carousel if you want to check it out. And obviously I've got everything on show at the moment. Some things shouldn't be on camera. I'm just hiding those very quickly. If you spotted it, it wasn't there. But you can see the microphones. You've got a Blue Yeti, you've got the Audio-Technica 2020, the Elgato over there, and one of those is cutting out occasionally. I'm going to have to identify exactly which one it is. Okay, now the whole thing about today and starting off is the featured item. Featured item in the carousel down below is the Fofitate green screen. And this has been a favorite of mine. Over the years, I've been using green screens for about 6 years now. And in the beginning, they were okay. And then they got better. And now they're near perfect. And if I go like this, you can actually see 10 fingers. Okay. And they've got a picture behind me. And providing I keep still. But basically what you've got is, if we go through how this works, there is the green screen behind me. And basically you do need a green screen to actually get the best out of background removal software. If you don't have a green screen, then it will be okay. If you have a green screen, then it'll be near perfect. And that means that I can go over here and I can just press one button and I can transport you straight to Australia. Yeah. And this photograph's working out quite well. Out of Pocket again. And Pocket is saying, I still find a cost-effective way to stream to a website. You're in the right place. If you define cost-effective, yeah, I work for OneStream Live. In fact, I can show you hopefully over here. No, I can't. OneStream Live is a cost-effective way to broadcast a website. I mean, I've been monitoring this for years, and OneStream Live is definitely the best way. Yeah, there are various pricings. OneStream is a one word, OneStream.live. In fact, I'll type that in for you just a moment. Okay, now I'm not saying this because I work for them, but they do have one that works, and basically, just a minute. I want to answer your question. I want to answer it properly. Okay, so if you check out OneStream.live, and we've got two options, and they both work superbly well. First of all, you have an HTML5 player. You'll know what I'm speaking about, which plays the live video, and that can be embedded in your websites, as many places you can get. If your friends want to take your video feed, then it can go on their websites too. It's simple and straightforward to do. From our side, we just copy the HTML from the OneStream website into a blog post or a page, and that's it. Simple and straightforward to do. It takes a few minutes. I've got a video on YouTube all about streaming using OneStream Live to your web page, and that's the simplest way to do it. But your fair question will be, what happens if you don't have a website? Well, if you don't have a website, OneStream Live have got you covered as well, because you can stream to a hosted live page, which is a landing page. And according to the plan that you're on, you can have up to 5 different landing pages, and your broadcast can go live to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch at the same time as going live to your website. So you're broadcasting out everywhere. Now, one of the things about broadcasting live to your website, as you've commented, your comments come in on YouTube, Barry's comment is coming on Facebook. Okay, so the thing about your website is getting the comments on there, and OneStream Live have got that covered as well, because with OneStream Live, you've got comments are integrated onto the website. So you've got a panel for the web player, you've got a panel for the comments, and people can chat to you whilst you're live. You can see it in your studio. It just works out of the box. Yeah. So embeddable player, live hosted web page, and integrated chat. And you can have another thing on this whilst we're talking about it. You can have a team member, and that team member can be a manager of your OneStream Live account, and they can, off their own bat, do everything apart from go live. The only person who can go live is you, but they can handle the chat. The integrated chat brings the chat in from YouTube, Facebook, and from your website, and one person, whilst you're broadcasting live, can actually handle all the chat, which makes life a lot easier. So as far as web broadcasting is concerned, OneStream Live, as far as pricing is concerned, I'm going to say that it's very reasonable. I don't have the latest figures to hand, but there is obviously a monthly fee. This is a commercial service. They're actually streaming out to your website or streaming out to a live hosted page. But if you check them out and you look at the pricing, and if you do decide to go ahead, then give me a shout first. Okay. Right, I'm not a big fan of browser-based streaming platforms, to be honest, but I do use additional platforms to multicast. You can, basically, if you're an are you OBS vMix expert broadcaster? What is your studio of choice? If you let me know your studio, I'll let you know the options that you have. And thank you for watching on Amazon Live. This is a tech discussion taking place. This is live. And we're talking about broadcasting to your website, which is one of the things that I enjoy talking about. So Pocket, if you could tell me the studio system you do use, which is not browser based, I can carry on with the story. Okay, but we are looking at green screens, which is the one down in the carousel. And the answer's coming in. vMix. Okay, I love vMix. I've got to be honest. OBS vMix, Expert Broadcaster. Okay, basically you can broadcast. vMix is darn good software. There are no limits to what you can do with vMix. The only limit is your own imagination, and you can put together quite a sophisticated studio to broadcast from. Basically, if we go back to where I was, OneStream Live has RTMP ingress, which means that you can broadcast out from vMix to the RTMP link. The RTMP link feeds through to the HTML5 web player, and you can go live on the web. So it is one additional bit of software, but the thing is that it's not just broadcasting live to up to 45 different destinations. You can also broadcast to your website at the same time, and you can monitor that in the integrated chat within OneStream Live. So vMix, I did a video which is on YouTube, and if you search for OneStream and vMix, then you should find that video, and that gives you a step-by-step guide as to how it works. Yeah, you just need from within OneStream, you say, right, I'm going to bring in a third-party app. A third-party app is vMix, or it could be OBS, but it's vMix in this case, and it gives you the stream URL and the stream key to put into vMix, and you add it as one of your destinations. And then when you go live, you're going live to OneStream Live. You don't need to touch OneStream Live. Yeah, you can set it up. I set it and forget it, really. If you say, right, whenever I go live, I'm going live to the website. Whenever the stream feed goes into OneStream Live, it will go live to the website. And if you want to add in Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn and everything, then you can do that as well. You can set it to be permanent, so that everything that comes in to OneStream Live goes out to wherever you send it. It is ideal. I mean, I've taken OBS, I've taken vMix, I've taken Expert Broadcaster, ingress into OneStream Live and then out. And so that was in relation to vMix, but the same is true if you are all right. Okay, new comment. Does OneStream have the option like Restream's pairs feature for guest platforms? Basically, you can bring in as a guest, and you can give the guest admin access. They can then add their destinations, and you can go out to their destinations too. Okay, so not strictly pairing, but basically giving your guest access as a manager or as an admin, and they can then have their own destinations, which you can't see, but they can, and they can be set to go live as well. So yes, the answer to your question is it's similar but not the same, but it has the same effect. Okay, and this is brilliant. I want to say thank you to Barry and thank you to Pocket. All right, and if you're wondering what we're talking about, then this basically the whole premise of this broadcast is that I enjoy live broadcasting. I've been doing this now for 8 years, and I'm quite happy to answer any questions about live broadcasting whilst we're live. Whilst I'm live on Amazon Live, you can scroll the carousel. I can see that somebody has clicked an item in the carousel. I will go and talk about that item as soon as I can find it. But for the moment, we're talking about green screens. Okay, so the green screen, the Foretec green screen. If you're going to broadcast with a green screen, then you need a piece of software. The software that I'm using is vcam.ai. Now, I was saying earlier before we got into the vMix thing, I've been using vCam for 6 years now. I used it when I used to broadcast with Brigetti Limbanda. Brigetti was on a Mac, I'm on a PC, and in those days, background removal software was good. It's got even better since. It is near perfect now, and you can't see the join. Only occasionally can you see the join. Yeah. So you could use any image. Now, the way it works is simple and straightforward. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. This is what I look like normally. This is my studio. I can give you an idea of the studio. Okay, this is my broadcasting studio, and you've got the chess set, you've got the books, you've got everything. And I'm using the remote control on my Nexigo camera, which is also down the carousel, just to zoom in. Okay, so background removal, first stage, and that's a bit big there. You need to have headroom, yeah? Even if your hair's sticking out, you've got to allow for it. If you've got headroom, then you're good. Now, what I can do now is, using the software, I can remove the background. Okay, so the background has gone, and the only thing that's left is me. And the next thing I'm going to do is going to slide an image behind me. And the one I've been using was that one, but equally well, I could use this one. Okay, so just a reminder, software we're using is vcam.ai, which is down there, and a question coming in, which will show automatically on screen. 3, 2, 1. How are you lighting the GS and yourselves, Stephen? I've got to be honest here. Today I'm just on room lights. Yeah, I've got additional lighting as well, but today I'm just on room lights. I do have Logitech Litra Glow, and I use that on a stand beside me. That's my main source of lighting. But as it's light outside, I'm able to broadcast. Yeah, I mean, if I try to do this at 5:30, my 5:30, it just wouldn't work. So the green screen and myself are lit simply by room lights at the moment. Yeah. So I can basically change the image, and I can tell different stories. Yeah. And I've got a comment coming in from Matthew. I'll just leave the roses on screen for a moment. And great background. Thank you. These the backgrounds that I showed a moment ago. This background, yeah, is one that I took when we were in Australia, and this background is local to me in Devizes in England, and this is the Kennet-on-Avon Canal. And I just want to come back to the screen. This is the Kennet-on-Avon Canal, and we say hello to everybody's here today. Freya's here. Freya, hello, and thank you for joining me. So Freya and Matthew are both watching live. If you're watching live on Facebook, thank you. If you're watching live on YouTube, thank you. If you're watching live anywhere, thank you. Okay, so we're good. Yeah, so basically with the green screen and with the lighting, and over to Pocket again. This is a very busy broadcast. It's good to be back. Okay, I've got a feeling that I can put a name to Pocket Video School now. There will be a slight, I'm accepting of it. Okay, there is a difference between, if I was creating a video for YouTube and recording locally, then I want 100% perfect. Yeah, I'd expect it to be 100% perfect. If I'm broadcasting live and I'm showing you software that's on my desktop, then there are going to be slight glitches, and that's live video. Got to live with that. I mean, if I take the background away and just go with this, yeah, I can use this. Yeah, but it's boring. That's why I love VCam AI. Yeah, I'm not half to 100% because I'm demonstrating. If I wasn't demonstrating, then it would be fine. Yeah, but I've got so many things running at the same time as I'm broadcasting live, because I'm showing you in basically what can happen, how it is. So thank you for the comment, much appreciated. And as you know, as a fellow live broadcaster, there is nothing I can do whilst I'm live but live with it. And I shall watch the replay afterwards, and we'll see what comes out of that. Okay, so let's go back to the software and just go down to a few more photographs. I'm grateful to my good friend. I'm grateful to my good friend Barry Loxton, who lives in Sarnia in Ontario, and he has sent me some wonderful photographs. He's a photographer, and he's given me permission to actually use these photographs in the live broadcast. And I'm just going to scroll up. That's one of my favorites. Okay. So I could talk about the sailing in Sarnia with that as a backdrop. The thing I love about background removal software and green screens, a combination of the two, and the VCam software, is that I can tell stories. Now, I can certainly tell stories about my next one, which is down here somewhere. Okay, because this is close to where I live. This is Stonehenge, which is about 35 minutes away from where we live, and it's a beautiful part of the world to be. And I've been part of the crowds in the picture, and I walked around, and I do videos about them, put them on YouTube, and enjoy doing so. So the thing about green screens is, and I love to watch one of your videos. The thing about green screens is they do improve the quality of the broadcast overall, and I'm able to do things that I couldn't do if I didn't have green screen software. I would just have to sit in front of a green screen or a blank wall. Yeah, with the power of I can actually take you, not there, I can take you to Noosa in Australia. We did a park run in Noosa, for our first and probably only park run in Australia. And Angelica did a very good time. I was happy with my time as well. But to actually run in the UK, when we do a park run, we run at 9 o'clock in the morning, which is fair. But in Australia, they run at 7 o'clock, which means you've got to be up at 5:30 in the morning. You've got to get ready. You've got to get to the course, and then then you can run 5K. Now, I'm not my best in the morning, and 7 o'clock is not my favorite time. But the other thing is that it's 28 degrees. It is 86, 87 degrees Fahrenheit, and you're actually running in it. I've got to tell you, it's quite an experience. It's a lot better than running in winter in England. But yeah, and next comment's coming in. I did use a green screen in the past, found it put my computer under a lot of load when live streaming at the same time. But I was using vMix to do both. Well, that's it. You've got the vMix software on your desktop, which is doing the processing and the multi-streaming. And basically, on a good day, this is near perfect. Today is a jittery day, and I'm just living with it. I went live 2 minutes late, and it's because I was messing about with things before I went live, which you should never do, really. So just to reiterate, I did use a green screen in the past, but found it put my computer on a lot of load when streaming at the same time. Okay, but I'm selling the idea, yeah, of live streaming with a green screen. And I can understand if you've got vMix and it's actually processing, going out to Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Twitch, it can be a problem. That's why I love browser-based software. If you broadcast solo, then there is a piece of software you can take a look at. I don't know whether you've heard of it or not. Okay, so my tip for the day. If you get a chance, take a look at a piece of software called Streamster. I'd highly recommend it. It is multicam. Well, it's just worth a look at. If you've got 10 minutes, just hop over to Streamster, download the app. It is a desktop app. and what you can do with it is unreal. It is high quality, and it's only ever going to be one person on screen at the moment. But in terms of, because I got an AppSumo deal, I got it for $49. I've just checked the deal today. The deal is gone, but even so, it's a very good price. Okay, and over here, yep. Okay, so I'm going to check the quality of this video, but what I'm going to do, and what I normally tell everybody else to do, is don't have too many tabs open. So I've just closed a couple of tabs. That might improve things. I've also got additional software running. It shouldn't be affecting things, but you know, this is real life. And it's not going to be perfect. If you're watching on Amazon, thank you very much. If you're watching on Facebook, hello. LinkedIn, hello. And of course, YouTube. Thank you for watching on all those platforms. If you do want to join me on Amazon, you don't have to buy anything. It's just a different experience. Amazon is my favorite place to broadcast. I'm still blown away by the fact I've been doing it for 2.5 years now, and I can broadcast on Amazon.com whenever I like, which this week will be today at 9 a.m. Eastern, at 9:30 Eastern, and tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern. We'll be back on Thursday because I'm planning a new broadcast, something different. On Wednesday, I'm live with OneStream Live. I'm waiting for the show card to come through. Hopefully, I'll be able to show you the show card tomorrow. But I'm very grateful to be working for OneStream Live, who've got 2 million users around the world. And I've been with OneStream Live nearly 12 months. Time flies when you're having fun, as I do with the OneStream Live system. Today, I am broadcasting from, if I go here, I am broadcasting lights, camera, action from Be Live. The logo is the top left-hand corner. Okay. I was just having a bit of fun earlier today, experimenting with a piece of software. I often do Video Compresenter, and I managed to merge myself into the photograph. So I'm not sat in front of it. I'm actually part of the photograph, and I'm working on that. When I've got it sorted, I'm getting close. When I've got it sorted, I'll show you what you can do with that software as well. Right, okay, so that's green screens. I don't think we need to go for the moment. If you've got any questions on the green screens, please do ask. It's just the ability to actually change where you are at the flick of a button. I'm going to go to Sarnia. I'm going to stay in Sarnia. Okay, all these are in Ontario, just waiting for this one. Nope. I'm looking for one. Right, this is the bridge that joins Sarnia, Ontario, Canada to the USA. And this is one of Barry Loxton's photographs. And I'm grateful to Barry for letting me use the photographs. Okay, let's go back to where I was and come back here. Okay, so we're still in Australia, and the next thing we're going to look at is a camera. It's down in the carousel. And I want to say thank you for all the comments today. Comments are making the show go round and make the show more fun from my side. Okay, so Nexigo. Now, down the carousel for each item is a Nexigo N970p. And if I go over here and I go here, we're talking about the Nexigo 970p, which is down in the carousel at $169.99. It is 11% off today. And as you can see, just let me go here for a second. As you can see, I'm back. That's just a slight glitch of my making. Okay, as you can see, it's quite a big camera. It's about 7 inches wide. Yeah, what I'm going to do is take some things off screen. Remember, The book is 100 live stream predictions. If you're looking for ideas for 2024 in terms of social media, then do go and take a look at the book by Ross Brand, which includes me. And I'm hiding that, so that brings us back to me. We're going to say goodbye for now to my son James and his wife Karen and my partner Angelica. This is in Australia, in Brisbane, where we've just spent 2 weeks. And say goodbye to them. This is my second camera, and this is an OBSBOT Tiny 4K, which is it's live, by the way. It's actually trained over there, and you can see that the picture is solid. Okay, no shakes there. Okay, and in fact, if I go here, there are no shakes here either. It's just this is the OBSBOT Tiny 4K camera, and this picture, there's no shimmering or jumping or anything on this because we're not going through third-party software. Just to show you. Okay, back to the desktop. I can give you a quick look outside. Okay, and looking through the window, you can see the gentle breeze. It's cold today. Let's just say it's cold. Okay, and then take that off full screen, back to me, and you're watching Lights, Camera, Action with Stephen, photographed by Stephen, and editing of the photograph by Stephen. And we say hello to Cara. A nice Monday morning, Cara. Nice to see you. It is, or if we go back to the camera and go here, it doesn't look too bad. It is pleasant. It is pleasant. I went for a run this morning, 3 mile run, and it was pleasant. I didn't, well, it was good. Okay, so I'm going to go back to here, and I'm going to go, and we're going to switch that camera off. But Cara, hello, and hello to Pocket. Comments going to come in on the screen automatically. 3, 2, 1. How do you first get into live streaming? Okay, I'll take that question. Just a minute. Okay, so okay, and Barry is saying it is nice. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Hello, Barry. I got 2 Barrys today. We've got Barry Allen and we've got Barry Logston. And over to Pocket Video's question. Okay, and I'm going to come full screen with me. This is a fair question. I first got involved in live streaming 8 years ago on a system called Blab, which predates Facebook Live. It's before Facebook Live, and Blab is where hundreds of us used to go live on camera, 4 people on screen, and we used to be able to chat with each other. And it didn't go anywhere. It didn't go to Facebook or YouTube or Twitter. You just private room, and you've got chat down the side, and people could just, and it took off like wildfire. It had millions of users. And one day we woke up and they closed it down. Blab IM just disappeared. And I met hundreds of people there who I'm still in contact with. That was 8 years ago. And then basically came Facebook Live. And Facebook Live was, first of all, 1 person on screen. And this was 7 years ago. It was 1 person on screen. And Facebook tried to do 2 people on screen, but it didn't quite work. And that's where BeLive comes in. If I show the logo on screen now, just a minute, I can get this here. If I show you the BeLive logo, which is here, okay, that's BeLive, be.live. BE.live was the first system to be able to have two people on screen side by side, like this. Okay, so if I go off here, and just a second, I'm going to hide that. Okay, I'm going to switch that camera off. BeLive was the first system where you could have two inputs side by side, so two cameras, two people talking on screen. And I was fascinated by that. I interviewed the CEO, Daniel Meyer. Again, this is 7 years ago, and we got on very well. And I created the Udemy courses all about BeLive, and I did 4 courses over the years. And then I was invited to go and work for BeLive. So, and I still do. I still work for BE.live, and I've been part of the team, well, for a long time now. And then I saw another system, which is OneStream Live, okay, which we spoke about a moment ago. OneStream Live. So I now work for BeLive and OneStream Live, both at the same time, both know about each other. And I'm just fortunate, right place, right time. So I've done a Udemy course about OneStream Live, and it is the most powerful system there is, but I'm not going to advertise any further. Okay, so thank you for the question. Hopefully that answers it. I've been around since forever, since it all began. I totally enjoy live broadcasting, and Foxy is saying, I remember Blab used a couple of times. I started on Facebook Live 7 years ago. Brilliant. Yeah, I mean, that was the game changer. Facebook Live changed everything. It really did. I mean, we were able to go live. Yeah, and there's fascination there. I mean, you could go live then. I went live with Jeff Adams. And in those days, you could get tens of thousands of views of a live video. Those were the days. Yeah, when you could just go live and tens of thousands of views. Without that, and then the thing that changed everything was COVID, because that's when Zoom took off and everybody got on Zoom. Now, both you and I know that being on Zoom is nothing like live broadcasting. They are two facets, but they're totally different. Live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch is nothing like Zoom. Yeah, I'm just going to say that. I'm biased, obviously. And we've got comments coming in. And let's see if I don't know whether I've missed any or not. Let's just check. And Oliver, right, Oliver, welcome. I've got it. I've got your comment. There you are. Thank you for commenting, Oliver. And your picture may not be the right one. Oh, it might be. Okay, but thank you for joining. And Barry, thank you for joining too. And Pocket, thank you for all the questions and observations. Okay. My original plan was just to come live for 45 minutes. That's not going to happen, is it? Okay. So this is an Nexigo N970p camera. It is from Nexigo. Nexigo are based just outside Seattle. They're an American company. They got involved in webcams 3 years ago, saw a gap in the market. They have a range of 15 different webcams from $60 up to the price on the Nexigo at the moment, which is, I think, $169.99, did we say? Yeah, $169.99. It is a 4K camera. Okay. Now, I'm broadcasting to you in 720 because we're live on Amazon Live, and that's the best resolution we can get. The higher the number, the more pixels there are, the clearer the image. But the higher the number, the clearer the image, the more broadband width it takes. It takes more power. And whilst we can broadcast in 4K, I mean, I could take this webcam, add it to vMix. I could go, well, no, I can't. It's definitely add it to OBS, and I could go live in 4K. to YouTube. Yeah. The only thing is you need a 20 megabyte upload. Yeah. Speed is the thing when it comes to 4K, but it is worth doing. If you think of a 4K television and the quality of the picture, you're getting the same quality of picture on YouTube. And YouTube are hosting the video. People can watch you live, watch the replay on YouTube in 4K, or you could upload it to Vimeo. If you are creating how-to content or explainer videos, then you can use Camtasia to create 4K video. Yeah, it's not the only program, but it is the Rolls-Royce of video editing software. You can create 4K video. So that's the use of the camera. And this is a web conference camera as well. If you put this camera on a tripod, this is the LumeCube tripod here, which is also down the carousel, a very stylish tripod. That's an Obspot tiny camera, but you could put the Nexigo camera on there. Let's put the tripod onto a conference table, and the way it works is this. If there's one person at the conference table, it would show one person. If there are 3 people around the conference table, it will show all 3. I don't need to do anything. Camera does everything. If there were 5 people, it would show all 5 people. It's got artificial intelligence, don't most things these days, and therefore it can adjust the number of people actually sat around the conference table. It's got dual microphones with noise cancellation. It is 4 times zoom, I think, but that's a digital zoom, not an optical zoom. And basically it just works out of the box. It is a brilliant camera, and you can control it with this remote control. This looks like a television remote control. Yeah. It takes 2 AAA batteries. Yeah. And you can do presets. So I can press the preset button. I can go up to 10 different presets. I'll show you. This is my main preset. This is my broadcasting studio, and that's preset 2. I can go to preset 1 again, or I could go to one side of the screen. I can go to the other side of the screen, all with the remote control. So I'm not doing anything, and then I can come back to me. Now, on your 4K television, you've got a menu, and I've got a menu too. And with that menu, I can change things. I can basically customize the camera to my settings. You've got the factory settings, and the factory settings factory settings are good, but you're not using the camera to its full extent. So in terms of exposure, I've got it on manual. If I put it on automatic, you'll see it's too bright. So I put it on manual because I've set it up. Color, I can change the saturation, I can change the hue, all color related. I can come down to the image and I can change the brightness, contrast, and sharpness, and I can go into black and white mode. Okay, so I can present in black and white, and there are occasions when this might be useful, the ability to actually present in black and white. I'm curious for a moment. If I bring in, I'm curious. If I bring in this image, just a minute. The image is in color and I'm in black and white. Now that's to be expected. It's not working, is it? It's worth a try though. I was just curious. Okay, let's come back to me. Now the thing about going into black and white is you've got to remember that you've gone into black and white, and you've got at some point to actually go down and come back into color. Okay, so that is an Nexigo 970p camera, web conference camera, and it's got a Sony CMOS sensor which gives it the 4K lens, which gives it great resolution. You broadcast to YouTube in 4K, you can broadcast and you can record in 4K, and 4K is the future. As we all get GigaNet broadband, then 4K will become a standard. At the moment, it's a way to stand out. If you are doing a presentation, there is no reason why you shouldn't do that presentation in 4K and let people watch it in 4K, in glorious Technicolor, in very high definition, ultra high definition. Okay, so that is the Nexigo Zoom N970p. And let's just go back to the backdrop. Let's go back to Australia and go here. And we're back. Okay, now I know this is not perfect, but it's pretty close. Now, I'm here, as I say, I'm here again tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. I'm here to answer your questions. You are watching. I don't think I did this. I didn't. I got carried away doing something else. You're watching Lights, Camera, Action with Stephen. And as you probably guessed by now, I am live from Wiltshire, England. And when you think of Wiltshire, you think of Stonehenge, you think of Salisbury Cathedral. Salisbury Cathedral. I want to show you where I live. Okay, now this may or may not work. This is where I live. I'm going to put this on screen. Okay, and this is where I live. I'm going to switch my microphone off and we're going to have a look round where I live. Stephen, and I'm in wonderful Wiltshire in Devizes town centre, and we're just about to take a walk around. So pan across the centre and then I'm going down here. Now I'm used to working with a Samsung phone with a gimbal, but today for a change, well, from now forward I've got the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, and it's got a built-in stabilizer. So what we're actually going to do is check out how easy it is to use. Now the thing is that I've got to hold the camera in my hand at 6.8 inches long. It's pretty difficult, but I think we're actually getting the shots. And we're coming up to the Corn Exchange. I'm just going to try and go one-handed. Okay, we're done. Across the way you can see the 17th, 18th and 19th century buildings, all individual. This is the market square, and today in the far distance there is a farmers market. Now the farmers market has been held here by Royal Charter for hundreds of years. Once a month farmers market can come here. This is the Corn Exchange, and the Corn Exchange holds events, 2 events coming up Mike Night. Right, I think I'm back. Okay, just let me hide that. I wasn't sure whether that would work or not. I want to say a big thank you for actually watching me live today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. I'm back tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Bye for now.